I'm Corbett Wall with DV Auction, here with a 3-minute cattle market summary for Monday, August the 24th. And see, the title of this report is Market Goes Back to the Future. And the reason I called it that is we know coming down the line this market's going to go down. We know our supplies are starting to build. We know that slaughter is a lot lighter, and we've gotten used to that now with bigger imports and less exports. So it's going to be tougher to get rid of these cattle, and the market's going down long term. I wouldn't be surprised if next fall we don't take $1 a pound off a lot of these big calves we've been selling at these big high near record prices for quite a while. But it's too early for that. We've got really tight supplies of market ready fed cattle going plumb into the early next year and all through this fall, and still the cattle being placed on now is going to hit the market with some lighter supplies of market ready cattle. But we took a big hunk out of the market this week. Stock market was down over 500 points on Friday only. It was down all week. Your board was down pretty much all week and had a few humps in there, but was down hard on Friday with your out front live cattle down over $2. Your out front feeder cattle all down to $450 limit. And just really a tough week here. A lot of global fears out there. I'm not exactly sure what that has to do with selling fat cattle, just right here near term. But all your commodities are down. Oil's at a 6.5-year low. Your Pro Farmer Tour was running out there checking on the expected yields, and it's probably not going to change the corn market much. Going to have cheap feed costs, going to have cheap inputs with our fuel down and everything. But feeders were down last week, $6 to $8 on the cash market. Spots 10. Calves not quite as much, steady to $5 lower. A 900-pound steer on a top price is worth either side of $2. They're delivering a lot of them right now. Sold earlier, closer to $2.20. You look Friday there at Harriet, South Dakota. They're still selling them awful good. Big strings of cattle. 476 steers weighed 959 at $201. Awful good price. Earlier in the morning, they sold 531 steers there Friday, weighed 858 at $215.25. Sold some more fed cattle there out of Kansas on Friday from 146 to 147. That's $3 to $4 lower for sure. A few up to 147.5, and some dress sales at 235. Your kill last week was estimated at 540, which is exactly the same as the week before, and these packers are said to be making pretty good money on their cattle. A year ago it was 56,000 larger, so up over 10% drop again. But check out DV Auction this week, Monday night here on the 24th, 6 o'clock Eastern time, that Virginia tele-auction with 1,200 head in load lots, program cattle there. And they may be back a little ways from the Western market, but they won't be back on quality. That's 3 minutes. We'll talk to you Wednesday.